the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast live.
You down with Rapaport? Yes, I am. 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 You better tune in, IamRapaport.com. Cause every single podcast, you know he drops bombs. I seen him on set, a seasoned vet with true talent. Catch him on his way to CrossFit, rocking the New Balance. He asked me to do the track cause he know I rhyme elite. But I'm just waiting for the Robert De Niro line of the week. Breakfast of Champions, hosted bagel, cream cheese, and lox. This is I Am Rapaport, the show never stops. You might catch him out in public, stretching his knees. But if you don't listen to the show, yo, wig up please. Wig up please. This is the
I Am Rapaport Podcast.
This is the I Am Rapaport Podcast, coming live from New York City in the Gloom Tomb of New York City.
Yep.
Me and G Moody, we're back at it, face to face,
Word up.
in the flesh. What's going on, G Moody?
Everything's good, man. Just cooling out, you know, taking care of shit.
Yeah,
Slow motion.
yeah, slow motion.
That means everything is moving slowly.
Yeah, it's very hot in New York City.
Woo!
Very, very, very hot in New York City. It's man, I'm definitely going into some public pools while I'm here. I have no problem going into public pool because you can't avoid the heat. If you can't take the heat, you got to get into the public pool. That's what I always say.
Word.
So this episode, we are chomping at the bit. I just landed in New York, and me and G Moody met up at the Gloom Tomb because we are anticipating the world premiere episode of the new Entertainment Caitlyn Jenner reality show, I Am CAIT. I mean, how excited are you to see how this manifests itself, G Moody?
I am so amped. I want to see how the transition is coming along, and I want to see if she did anything to that voice.
Yeah, that voice. Listen, man, we've said it before, we'll say it again, because in this day and age of the political correctness and the faux, I call it faux, acceptance that you're supposed to have towards everybody, how no one has any feelings, no one has any dark thoughts, everybody's just accepting towards everything, and nobody has any discriminatory or thinking. In this day and age, we call it the political correct police. Also, this is the people in the forefront of this are the hipster elite who disguise themselves as being all too accepting.
Word.
They're full of shit.
Yeah.
They all accept the gays, the blacks. They have black friends, gay friends. I don't give a fuck. I don't think you don't have any discriminatory feelings. But that's the climate we're living in. So we need to protect ourselves. We have discriminatory feelings. I'm not gonna act like that doesn't exist within me.
Right.
What about you, G Moody?
Yeah. All the time, man. It's in you, but hey.
That doesn't mean we don't have acceptance.
Harm,
There's no harm.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is, this is the I Am Rapaport podcast. This is our fucking podcast. And just like we critique athletes and we critique Donald Trump and his wig piece, we're going to critique fucking Caitlyn Jenner just like we would critique any other fucking person that's come across we've criticized people we love. I insulted my own children on here. I insulted my father, my mother, Denzel Washington,
Bill Cosby.
just to name a few.
Yes.
So if you think that we're going to exclude Caitlyn Jenner just because he's now a woman and that's not socially acceptable, yo.
No, we are inclusive.
We are inclusive. He wants to be she wants to be treated normal. If we can go so far to treat one of our favorite people, one of the all-time favorite people of the I Am Rapaport podcast is Denzel. We shitted on Denzel.
Word.
Yo, if we could shit on Denzel, we gonna go at you, Kate. And Kate, this is what I want to say. First of all, I think it's very brave that you're putting your entire, or what appears to be, your entire transformation in the public eye. It appears to be that way. But we need to start dealing with the voice. We need to speed up the transformation of the voice. Because I saw a clip of Kate before the premiere of the show, and she was saying how nervous she was, and she's hoping she does everything right. And Caitlyn Jenner seems, and the reputation that Bruce had and now that Caitlyn has, this is a very sweet, giving, caring, sensitive person. Okay.
Right.
But you've decided to do this show in front of the whole world. And I think you've jumped the gun. Because your voice as Bruce was deeper than mine, and your voice as Caitlyn is still deeper than mine.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not doing shit right.
I don't know who your doctors are. I don't know if the hormones need to kick in or we need to go to a voice coach. But Michael Jackson didn't sound like that.
Word.
Michael Jackson would talk like this. And then they said that in real life, Michael Jackson sounded like, a brother from Gary, Indiana.
Oh, shit.
Now, I don't know if we need to get you to a voice coach or up the medicines or what the fuck we need to do. But Caitlyn, I'm having a problem accepting that baritone shit that you're coming at with.
Yeah. I don't give a damn what kind of dress you got on, how much it costs, the shoes. When you open your mouth, who do you sound like?
And that's not working for me.
A guy.
The other question, we raised this question before you came out. What about that dick? Now it was okay for Diane Sawyer. She asked that question to Bruce on live television.
Shout out to Diane for doing that.
Diane Sawyer, shout out to you for asking that question. And we got a he at the time answered everything very forthcoming, very honest. And I know it's not easy. I know it's taking courage. You won the ESPY. So we've acknowledged that.
That's right.
But Diane asked the question, and we're still asking the question now.
Yeah. What about that dick? And what are you waiting for? If it were me, if I came out on some shit like that, my loaf will be the first to go. Because I'm real with this shit. I'm a lady.
Yo, and if you still have that dick, is it legal for Caitlyn Jenner to go into a public men's room or a woman's room? Like, because G Moody, if you wanted to go into a woman's room, what do you think would happen?
They'll lock me up. You get locked up for shit like that. Now, how can he go into a...
She.
Well, since he got his cock, he's a he. In my book.
Right.
You can't go into the fucking bathroom. Now, if you don't have your loaf, you can say, yo, I'm a woman. I don't have my loaf.
Right.
So I'm in the women's bathroom. But you're a guy.
Or maybe...
And then he said he likes ladies. So what the fuck you doing in that bathroom? Right?
These are some of the questions that I hope get answered tonight on the premiere episode. We're going to be doing this podcast throughout the episode. We are sitting by. We have pizza, popcorn, and Gerald has some brown rum.
Paul Masson.
I wanted to just tell you, because I talk about one of the characters, one of the characters on the I AM Rapaport podcast is my dog Wheezy. And I'm going to not go into all the details of how and what and who did what.
Right.
But Wheezy, because in Los Angeles, as you know, marijuana is legal. It is literally like going into your local 7-Eleven and or Starbucks. That's how easy it is. Once you get once you get the card, which is like literally going, you can get authorized to get weed easier than you can getting a fucking credit card. It takes 5 minutes. If you have a California driver's license, it literally will take you 5 minutes to get authorized. And then you could take your card immediately, go from the doctor, the quote unquote doctor, where you could tell them you have a fucking ingrown toenail and it hurts. They'll give you a marijuana card.
Oh, man.
You could literally say, I have an ingrown toenail and it's giving me pain and I'm having problems sleeping. You'll get the card.
Shit.
If you want to say you have a backache, there's really no way you can't get the card. You give them the $45, Dr. So-and-so will give you that weed card.
That's hot.
It's fucking nuts. I'm not saying I do or do not do that, but I will say this, that over the weekend, somebody brought some high-powered weed donuts into my house, and somebody forgot to take them where they were supposed to take them, and Wheezy ate the fucking chocolate weed donuts.
Oh, shit.
And Wheezy is in the crib, all fucked up, doing the stank leg, doing the diddy bop, doing the Cheech and Chong fucking slow-mo walk, and it was very frightening. We spoke to the doctor. The doctor said you just gotta wait it out.
Jesus.
So you can't fuck around with that stuff.
Yeah.
Kids, animals, you got to be careful with that stuff. I'm not naming names, pointing fingers at anybody or anything, and I'm not claiming that they were mine or they weren't mine. I'm just telling you that I'm talking about Wheezy right now.
Yeah.
Okay? So G Monetti, what's going on with you, my man?
Watching a little Summer League and NBA, and I saw my man Anthony Davis on television.
Oh, yeah,
right?
the New Orleans, is it the New Orleans Hornets?
Pelicans,
The
right?
Pelicans. I get, once it becomes like it was the Hornets, and then it was the Pelicans, and now they're back to the Hornets, and it's just like, I do this all the time. I always call the Colts the Baltimore Colts. I do this all the time. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not good with those kinds of changes. The New Orleans Pelicans, are they the Hornets or the Pelicans now?
Pelicans.
The fucking Pelicans. The New Orleans Pelicans. One of the faces of the NBA, Anthony Davis. How was he looking? Did he play?
Oh, man. I want to tell this fucking guy. They got you as the next star. You're that next guy.
You're that next dude.
You owe
The
it to
brow.
Adam Silver to fix your teeth. Fix your furniture. Cut the fucking unibrow.
No, the
you
unibrow.
look stupid.
No, the unibrow is his signature thing.
Yeah. He looks stupid.
Okay.
Yeah. If we're going to make you the face of the league, clean your shit up.
Yes. And then you're saying his furniture. What do you mean?
His teeth. He got like 3 rows of teeth.
Oh, like shark's teeth.
Yeah, they're coming out of the fucking tongue. They're coming out of the fucking back. How you... Adam Silver, send this motherfucker a memo.
Yeah.
Fix your shit.
Because you're representing a corporation now. I didn't notice this about his teeth, and I fucks with the unibrow, but you have a problem with his teeth, a.k.a. his furniture.
His furniture. Fix your furniture, B.
Yeah, it's the off season. You could get that done. These guys making $100 million. Good guy. I met him. Very, very good player. Has improved. Came into the league a little too early, but now he's flourished.
Now you're on TV all over the world. Fix your shit, B.
Speaking of NBA, yo, you know what? I'm telling you right now, this DraftKings thing, DraftKings.com, one of the proud sponsors of the I AM Rapaport podcast, NBA fantasy basketball, I'm doing it for sure. Because as much as I love basketball, it's changed my appreciation for baseball.
Yep.
I mean, I'm having a fucking ball playing fantasy baseball on DraftKings.com.
And it's crazy for me because I don't like baseball.
We've said it before, we don't give a shit about baseball, but this season, when I was a kid, I loved baseball. This is the first season since like 1979 or the 2001 season, because I wanted the Yankees to win so bad,
right,
where I literally have followed it every day. And it's because of fantasy baseball that me and you have been playing on DraftKings.com. I won $122.
What?
I'm up.
I'm down. But it's good.
I'm up.
Right.
I'm betting responsibly. I'm loving it. Yo, all you got to do is go on DraftKings.com. You pick the players you want. You pick 2 pitchers. And every day you can literally win thousands of dollars. If one of us wins thousands of dollars, what if you won like $500,000 playing fantasy baseball?
You wouldn't see me around no more.
Oh, you wouldn't come around anymore.
No, I'd be in Tahiti, yo.
Oh, so that'd be the end of G
But I'll be
Monetti.
playing DraftKings on some beach in Tahiti.
But you wouldn't be. That'd be the end of me and you in the I Am Rapaport.
No, we have to do it on remote. You have to come.
But
to my
you'd be
shit.
done.
I'd be done.
Yo, you can. A guy won $1 million on DraftKings last year playing fantasy baseball. I'm all in with DraftKings.com. And you know that if you go to DraftKings.com and you punch in the promo code Rapaport, you will save money on your bets. Punch in the promo code Rapaport. We're on there. I'm not on there every day because I don't want to turn into a degenerate gambler.
Yeah.
But I played like 3 times last week. I'm absolutely going to continue to do it throughout the baseball season. I can't wait till the playoffs start.
It's a great thing.
I love DraftKings.com. I love playing fantasy baseball. And when their fantasy football starts, everybody knows how I get down with fantasy football. You said you're going to do it.
I'm doing this
You've
shit,
never played fantasy football.
Never.
On DraftKings, you could do games each week. You don't have to do the entire season. You could just be like, you know what? This week, I'm feeling good. And that's it. You could just commit to one Sunday. Any given Sunday. And you win that fucking money. Not Toys R Us money. Real fucking money.
Real deal.
I'm going to start, now that I really understand the fantasy baseball of it, like how it is and how simple it is, like I'm going to start stepping up, putting my money where my mouth is, because I feel like I have like a little bit of skill in it. I know it's a luck thing, but there is a little bit of skill involved. You know that already, right?
I know, man. I'm doing it.
Yo, DraftKings.com, put in the promo code Rapaport, play responsibly, have fun, and hopefully we're going to make somebody into a millionaire. If one of the fans of the I AM Rapaport podcast becomes a millionaire, I'm not saying like I expect a cut, but I'm saying like you could send me $20.
Hit us off with something.
Just don't be a stingy, selfish fuck.
Right.
All right? I mean, like, just send, if you win $1 million, like, I'm saying $25, like, yo, thanks, Mike Rapp, thanks, G Monetti.
Word.
Yo, go buy yourself a couple of slices and a Snapple.
That's right.
What else, man?
Wait, first, before we get...
I'm eating a slice.
Yeah.
You think that's rude?
No, we in the Gloom Tomb. That's what the fuck we do. You eat, you fucking drink.
I'm eating a slice while
we
I'm
do
on air.
Fucking, you know who's gonna go broke and you know it?
Who?
Josh Smith.
Well, now he's with the Clippers.
Right.
What did he do?
He said, "Oh, it's gonna be very hard now for me and my family to live on $6 million or $1 million a year."
6.9.
Yeah, it's very so. That tells you right there. That's an indicator of what's to come. This will be a broke motherfucker in 10 years, 5 years after he finishes.
Because the great Latrell Sprewell, someone who we love, we've had to talk about him. He's the one. One year he said something about making $21 million. It was like
a joke, like and they ushered him out of the league.
Yo, Josh Smith. This is the thing that bothers me about Josh Smith. First of all, you know that the Detroit Pistons paid him $25 million when they cut his ass?
He must be a cancer.
The thing that bothers me about Josh Smith, and I don't know him, I've never met him, unfulfilled talent. This is a 6'9", 6'10" guy with all the fucking talent in the world, but has been shipped around the league. He was hot and cold in Atlanta. Went to Detroit. They fucking cut him for and gave him $25 million
to go away.
To go away. Then he got picked up by Houston, played Houston, and now he has to take a pay cut in Atlanta because he's getting older. He still insists on shooting threes like it's a fucking, you know when you're in a carnival?
Papa shot.
Like a papa shot.
Yeah, like, wee, look.
Let me see if I can make these.
Yeah.
And he's unfulfilled talent. Like he's never gonna turn into what he could have turned into if he focused on and appreciated the time that he has in the NBA. And now you're with the Clippers, which is good because they have, I don't know how the Clippers have picked up so many fucking players. I don't know how they pick up all these players. I don't know how they do it. They got a whole, but they got with DeAndre Jordan, Born Ready, and now Josh Smith.
That's a lot of headaches too.
Yo, that's a three-man weave of headaches.
You got to get fucking babysitters for that locker room.
You need a babysitter for that team. Like
Jerry Jones did with Dez Bryant.
Oh yeah, you got to have a guy with him. Like you got to pay a guy to be with him.
Another grown man.
Because Born Ready again. Like dudes want to like be on that shit, like that street. You're not a street dude. You're a basketball player.
Get that money and fulfill your talent.
Be the best you could be.
Right.
Josh Smith, you're complaining about making $6.9 million in a year.
And
it's your fault.
And you're going to struggle on that. So before you got in the league, was your family well-to-do? Right? So you didn't make that much when you weren't in the league. and your family you was okay. Now you got more money and now you're saying, "Oh, I don't know." That tells me what's about to come.
It's a damn
Because
shame.
50% of them go bankrupt
It's
after.
horrible because they spend money. These professional athletes.
10 cars. You only got one ass, motherfucker. You gonna sit in 10 cars?
Good point.
One car.
You only have one ass.
If I don't see Bloomberg flossing, I ain't flossing.
Yo, I've been around some wealthy people.
It ain't about that.
Those are some New Balance, Levi jean wearing motherfuckers.
And why would I have to show the world that I have money? I don't have to do that.
You're in the NBA. We know
We
you're rich.
expect you to be rich. And all that ostentatious shit just leads to bankruptcy.
And then to say something public about 6.9 million, you put your, if that's a pay cut for you, Josh Smith, you did this to yourself. You did this to yourself by continuing to not live up to your potential as a basketball player, and you're getting older, and the shit is going to come to an end at some point.
And he's complaining.
And you're complaining about 6.9.
Most human beings on the planet live on less than $1 a day.
Is that right?
That's the truth. You can look it up.
Where do I look it up?
Online.
We don't fact check. I'm not looking up shit.
Most human beings live on less than $1 a day. And my man is complaining. See, that's not taken well by the NBA offices. They usher motherfuckers out of the league for that.
He's close.
Right?
Josh Smith is close. And I don't want to see it happen. I don't want to see it happen to anybody. Just like I don't want to see it happen to A-Rod. I don't want to see it happen to Lindsay Lohan. Even fucking Johnny Football with all his bullshit. I don't like to see these guys do that to themselves. I'm not one of these people like, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I don't like, they just continue to make the mistakes.
Oh.
They try to shit on Lindsay Lohan, like, get her out of show business. Like, these people are above them. Like the behavior that goes on with the business people in show business, the people behind the camera, like these are some upstanding citizens.
Right.
Trust me, they're not.
There's some grimy motherfuckers too, man.
Yeah, or everybody's the same.
Yeah.
Nobody's exempt from being, everybody has their dark shit, their secrets and all that shit. I have mine. Do you have yours, G Moody?
Yeah. But no, I ain't like Seymour Rapaport.
Fuck. Seymour Rapaport, a.k.a. Bill Cosby. I'm going to start referring to him as Seymour Rapaport, and his alias will be Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Since you wanted to put my name and run it through the streets.
Try to shit on your name.
If you don't know this already, Bill Cosby, when he was really laying it down, his alias would be Seymour Rapaport. When he stayed hotels, he'd answer the phone as Seymour Rapaport, and he would spell it
Like
with
you.
with the R-A-P-A-P-O-R-T, because there's many different spelling. R-A-P-A-P-O-R-T is the most unusual spelling of it. Usually it's R-A-P-P-A-P-O-R-T.
Right.
And for some reason, sometimes people, that T is prominent at the end. They say Rapaport.
Oh, shit.
You gotta fucking hit the T. This is the I Am Rapaport podcast. It's not the I Am Rapaport
right.
podcast. There's a fucking T there and I'm not French. So it's not silent, you. So Seymour, I mean, this guy, I don't know how this is going to end.
He gonna be in jail.
You think he's going to wind up going to jail? I don't think he's going to go to jail.
They got a case that from 2008, they're investigating, and the lawyer Gloria Aldred or something, she's about to question him in another deposition. It's coming soon.
Yo.
And she says, I'm going to grill him like a cheeseburger. That's what she said. Imagine.
That's what the lawyer said?
Yeah.
I'm going to grill him like a cheeseburger.
That's one of those lawyers, man.
She's hungry to do it.
Shark, motherfucker. Mr. Morality.
Yo, this is the I Am Rapaport podcast. We're hours away from the world premiere of I Am CAIT. That fucking Ryan Seacrest. He's got his hands in everything.
Got that new show.
This is going to be probably one of the most watched television events of all time.
Where?
Yo, definitely going to be the highest rated reality television of all time. Probably be one of the biggest rating things of the whole summer.
Yeah.
People want to see. We're watching it. We got it on fucking must-watch TV. We're sitting around here eating pizza with popcorn popping in the kitchen, the Gloom Tomb, ready to watch. What do you think other people are doing?
Yeah.
You don't even watch TV. G Moody came all the way down from the boogie down Bronx to the Gloom Tomb in the heat. Woo! What's the noise?
The heat.
Oh yeah. To watch I Am CAIT. You know what I'm doing this week, G Moody?
What up?
The next few days, I'm going to be co-hosting His and Hers.
Damn, that's a good
on
show.
ESPN.
I like that show. I like Jamel Hill too.
With Jamel Hill. And you know, when you're doing live television, you realize that there's a major league skill involved. First of all, you can't say shit, fuck, ass, cocksucker, motherfucker, titty sucker. You can't say any of that shit.
Right.
And you have to be able to flow. If you paying attention, sometimes you'll notice that I'm a stuttering, stammering prick. If you listen to me talk, sometimes I go, it's not like a stutter. It's just, I do that a lot. I do that a lot. I don't know. I do that.
But you don't do that on TV, though. You
don't fucking jinx me.
Nah, on
Don't jinx me. We're on
Oberman,
live.
you held it down.
Thank you.
They said that in Brooklyn, too. Yo, he did a good job.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm looking forward to the people seeing... I'm looking forward to doing it, and we're going to have a good time on there. And there will be subliminal I Am Rapaport podcast drops on there.
You got to.
One day I will be wearing an I Am Rapaport podcast while I host His and Hers with the great, beautiful, talented, funny, cool Jamel Hill. And
I like her because she has nice hairstyles.
I like her too. She's cool. She's real cool.
Detroit in the house.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be doing that, but your boy, what's his name? What the fuck is his name? It's Ryan Seacrest. He's got a new show coming out that you said you were offended by.
Knock, knock.
What is it? I didn't see the preview for it.
Well, he's knocking on doors.
I guarantee you he'll fucking show the preview tonight on the I Am CAIT thing.
Right.
Because everybody's gonna be watching it. If you want to launch some shit, buy advertising times during I Am CAIT tonight. Because motherfuckers are gonna. It's not gonna be like the Super Bowl, but it's gonna be pretty damn big.
The show in question. The motherfucker is knocking on doors and he's giving away things, right? That's what it seems like to me, right? And I'm seeing he's knocking on doors and houses in neighborhoods that look fantastic. Great neighborhoods. These motherfuckers don't need nothing.
Now, where are you from? Where are you born and raised?
Me?
Yes.
Brownsville, Brooklyn.
So how would you suggest he does knock knock?
In those type of neighborhoods, go to fucking Baltimore. Come to Brownsville. Knock on these doors.
Brownsville, if you don't know it, is a sort of unspoken area in Brooklyn. If you're not there, it's ungentrifiable. So all your Williamsburg hipster elite, like the show Girls, they portray Brooklyn. No disrespect to girls, but they portray this part of Brooklyn as being one way. Brownsville is an area that has the largest
public housing in the fucking world.
And Gerald is from there. It's a rough and tumble neighborhood. Gerald's not a rough and tumble dude.
Nope.
But so we're not glorifying and or saying that. We're just saying it's a tough neighborhood. So we think that Ryan Seacrest should take the show Knock Knock
and be balanced. Go to the rich neighborhoods and go to fucking Baltimore. Go to some Detroit.
You know what we should do on the I Am Rapaport podcast? We should do our own version where we do Knock Knock and we bring them some of the sponsorship shit. Like, what if we did Knock Knock and we brought somebody? I'm just saying, I'm not saying we're gonna do this. We could put this in play. We go to people's houses, we go knock knock, and we got a Casper mattress for you.
Word.
Because Casper Mattress is one of the sponsors of the I Am Rapaport podcast. We go knock knock, they're like, who is it? And we're like, it's Rapaport and G Monetti. And we got a fucking beautiful king-size Casper mattress. Hand-delivered by us.
See,
Casper
that's fucking
mattress.
good.
Talk to me about, I love.
I'm gonna kick it to you about this Casper.
Talk about the Casper, because I could go on for days about my Casper mattress. I know that they're a sponsor of the I Am Rapaport podcast. I know that they use technology, brand new technology. I know that it is a company that continues to grow and grow and grow, and I know that I sleep beautifully on a Casper mattress.
That's right.
You break it down, G Monetti.
I rolled out that Casper, and ever since I've been lying on it, my back is fucking great.
Yes.
The sleep is great. The Casper mattress revolutionized mattresses.
$50 off your already very fair, cheap purchase price to get a mattress. You go to Casper.com. Check it out. Read the reviews. Listen to us.
Yes.
We were fortunate enough to get Casper mattresses, and I am telling you, I'm not a good sleeper. I move around. I have angst. I sleep like a fucking baby in a nice, clean, warm diaper.
These cats changed the game.
And it will show up at your door if you're in New York City same day. Anywhere else, 2 to 3 days.
Right.
And it comes in a box, and you're like, what the fuck is that? And then they cut the box open, and the bed unfolds, and then it comes to life. It's not a blow-up bed. It is a traditional, it contours to your body. Casper, I would love to do that, a sort of knock. We show up at someone's fucking door with a Casper mattress.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah, man.
We might have to put that in play.
Let's rock that.
Yo, Casper Mattresses is one of the proud sponsors of the I Am Rapaport podcast. And let me tell you something else. We don't just take sponsorship. We have turned down sponsorship. Trust me.
Yes.
People are knocking at the door to be represented on the I Am Rapaport podcast. I promise you when I tell you this, if we don't like it, if we don't fuck with it, if we don't stand by it, if we don't think it's respectable quality shit, we don't talk about it at the I Am Rapaport podcast. We will turn down the sponsorship. We believe in Casper Mattress.
That is the truth.
We love it. I fucks with Casper Mattresses. We got to talk about... It just doesn't fucking stop. It's not a coincidence. The brutality, the deaths again and again and again and again and again.
And it's a pattern against one particular group.
I have not seen the video of the white cop beating the white woman. I have not seen any video of the white cop beating the white man. I haven't seen the Italian-American cop or Irish cop beating the Italian-American or Irish. The I Am Rapaport podcast, me, myself, we have friends that are policemen.
Yes.
We have many friends in New York City that are policemen. So I support the police force across the country.
We do.
But something needs to be figured out. Something needs to be dissected. Something needs to be... with the police brutality, the death, Sandra Bland... A woman, I mean, it's not like we're breaking this fucking story. Another woman, a Los Angeles female cop, kicked a handcuffed woman, killed her, told her, I'm going to punch you in the pussy. This is a fact.
Yes.
While she was handcuffed, said, I'm going to punt you. It's on videotape.
Yes.
I'm going to punt you in the pussy. It's so violent and derogatory and
savage.
Got 16 months in jail for that.
You know,
and these cops are getting off for murdering people. Again, we fuck with the cops. I support the cops. This isn't like we support the,
right.
But there's something has to be figured out. If people are overworked and overstressed, or I don't know what it is, I try to find some excuse for it. There is no excuse. It has to be figured out. There has to be some sort of end game to it, because this can't continue to go on where women are getting killed by police, men are being killed by the police.
Wholesale. It just keeps happening.
And it's all caught on video and no one's going to jail.
And it's one particular group. And the savagery, right, of it. And then they get paid vacation.
Crazy.
Mock investigation, right? Grand jury, it's justified. I told you, the heritage of the nation has no feeling for black people. The feeling in the populace is like justified, and no matter what.
And we want to sit here and talk about everybody. There's no derogatory feelings and acceptance and all that shit. And there should be all that. But the point that I'm making right now, and I hope it is clear, the reality of it is that is not the way the majority of people really feel. Let these fucking animals put the Confederate flag up. Let them, so you could identify these people.
Right.
Stop trying to hide, it's just gonna make more subversive shit. All the hiding and all that shit, the murdering and the shooting and the random shootings and the guns and all that shit, it's just horrible.
Right.
The I Am Rapaport podcast, we have a conscience. Sure, we like to fuck with people,
Bust balls.
break balls.
That's right.
Sure, we want to know where Caitlyn Jenner's loaf is. Yeah, but at the end of the day, yo, man, I don't know, man. I'm sick of every episode we have to talk about this shit. Every week there's some violence. There's some innocent being just taken.
Kill, life gone.
For nothing. I'm gonna punch you in the pussy, and the woman winds up dead, and you get 16 months in jail. The fuck kind of shit? And you're a police officer? You're a police officer that says that to another. First of all, what kind of woman says that? And then what kind of police? And it's not all fucking, because I seen some videotape of a black cop flipping on a black dude. It's the job. I don't know what it is about the job. It has to be. Listen, it's a tough job because the police are dealing with the real crazies all the time.
Yeah.
The white, black, Chinese, brown, blue, red, they're dealing with them. So I know it's a tough job. Less hours, more pay, something has to be figured out. I don't know what it is. Something has to be figured out.
It's just bad, man. It's just like, hey, that's why I don't fucking watch news. And
I can't stand watching the news. I try to watch the news to stay informed. I see your man Trump out there acting like a fucking lunatic. And one thing I want to say about Trump is that I like the shit talking.
Right.
But it's got to be calculated. Like, we're not running for presidency.
Right.
So we could talk shit here at the I AM Rapaport podcast.
That is true.
When I try to run for presidency, I'm going to fucking curve it a little bit.
You got to tone it down, man.
But this guy, it says like he's on a fucking corner. And he's winning. I was having a conversation with some real white folks.
Right.
And they were even like, what the fuck? Republicans with a lot of money. And they were like, I can't even fucking believe this
I can't call it.
They were like, I can't even believe this shit. Yo, this guy might wind up running for president of the United States talking crazy shit.
Yeah. What about hair? Speaking of hair, Rachel Dolezal is doing hair.
We got to tie that in there. Rachel Dolezal, who is not moving off her stance of
blackness.
She said that. In a follow-up Vanity Fair interview after the whole storm passed, she said she's more determined and she's got her feet in the ground to claim her blackness.
She said, I wouldn't say I'm African American. I'd say I'm black.
Now, you are a black man, a.k.a. an African American. Is there a difference?
You live in America, you're black.
Right.
You're black.
But the term, it's a fucking term.
It's a term. And you're white. How you going to differentiate when this culture ain't got nothing to do with you? How do you say, oh, I'm not African American? You're not either one of those things.
You're not African American.
You're not black either.
Right.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
It's a crazy person.
Yeah.
She's been ostracized from her job, the NAA. Nobody wants it. But she got her dream job. She loves doing black hair.
Oh, man.
But the thing that I don't like is that she only likes to do black hair. Mm-hmm. Again, if I want to go in there and get a fucking haircut, am I going to be discriminated against?
Yeah, she'll send you to another chair.
My mom be discriminated against? She only does black hair.
Yeah.
And that's her specialty.
That's it. And now she got a salon. Remember we said we would overlook all your bullshit if you made a couple of salons because you got talent.
She's good with the hair.
Undoubtedly, she can rock it.
What?
Black people's hair.
Like what do you mean?
If she doing all braids and all those nice designs.
Yeah, she's got skills.
Yo.
But why don't you just have that? Why don't you just fucking be a part of the NAACP? Be a conscious person. But why do you have to say that you're black?
She don't want it no other way.
He's a crazy person. Just know that Michael Rapaport's racial reassignment surgery and my announcement will be coming. It will be coming soon to a theater near you. I am getting racial reassignment surgery.
Damn.
Fuck it. If Bruce could become Caitlyn and Rachel Dolezal can say she's black and then be caught and they show her lily whiter than white parents and then why can't I get my fucking racial reassignment
It's all about
surgery?
acceptance too.
It's all about acceptance.
Right?
Well, are they going to accept me or are they going to take me as a joke?
Yo,
Will I be accepted? Gerald? Who's going to criticize me?
You say you want to be Puerto Rican?
No, I've decided I'm going to be black. And I'm going to announce my name. I was first thinking of the name Leroy
No.
from Fame, but then I wanted to change it because I wanted it to be a little bit more exotic, and I want to do Leroy, L-A, and then I want the little thing on the little what is it called, apostrophe, but I want the one with the what is it called when you have like a accent, Leroy. And then I haven't come up with a last name. Of course, Jackson would be, sort of, but that's too stereotypical.
Yeah.
I haven't figured out the last name, but I want my first name to be Leroy. What do you think about that?
I thought you were going to have a name like Sun God.
No. Leroy.
Yo.
I'm getting racial reassignment surgery. I hope things don't fall apart.
It's all about acceptance, so no one should have any problem with my man adopting blackness. No,
fully.
Right?
I'm gonna get
fully.
this. Thank you, Gerald. I appreciate that. Fully. I'm gonna have the surgery top to bottom. Top to bottom.
And I don't want to hear shit. I want to say, yo.
It's about acceptance. We don't discriminate.
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, he looks just like that brother on the street.
What a beautiful black man.
Yeah.
Just like Caitlyn, and they'll be like, look how he walks on the street. Look how he struts.
Yeah.
I want the same acceptance from the media.
Yeah.
That they give Caitlyn Jenner.
He's
they talk
muscular like Terry Crews.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, he's no longer Rapaport.
No. I'm some other shit. I'm Leroy.
Describe him as a big black man.
Yeah. Be scared of me. Do all your shit that you want to do.
Right.
I don't want to be. I want to be accepted fully, top to bottom.
Yup.
Okay. This is gonna happen. All right. And I don't want to be fucking scrutinized and be made fun of.
Yeah.
Mack Weldon. It is hot here in New York, but today, when I landed in the heat, I was wearing my Mack Weldon boxer briefs and a Mack Weldon t-shirt. Made Pima cotton, soft ass Pima cotton.
Soft ass.
Soft ass Pima cotton. MackWeldon.com is another proud sponsor of the I Am Rapaport podcast. Mack Weldon socks with personality, without personality, soft quality underwear, t-shirts, boxer shorts, briefs, boxer briefs, long sleeve t-shirts, well-made New York company. How are you enjoying your Mack Weldon products, G Monetti?
Yo, when I put the boxer briefs on,
Yeah.
I like how the Pima, the softness is around my hips. And
Right.
my loaf is tightly tucked in.
Uh-huh.
So it makes me feel like I got some exotic shit on.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't even feel like you got anything on at all. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah.
If you go to Mack Weldon, MackWeldon, and you punch in the promo code Rapaport, RAPAPORT, you get 20% off.
Damn.
Your not 2%, not 5%,
yeah.
not 15%, 20% off your purchase. MackWeldon.com.
That's a good deal.
Yo, I am so particular about underwear, socks, and t-shirts. The I Am Rapaport podcast, we copywrote soft-ass t-shirts. We invented that.
That's right.
When I say soft-ass t-shirt, I fucking say it. I mean it.
I mean it.
A lot of people that are listening have I Am Rapaport soft-ass podcast t-shirts. So when I tell you that Mack Weldon has soft, well-made, well-manicured,
That's right.
comfortable products, check it out, MackWeldon.com. All right, we are in the middle of I Am CAIT. The opening scene just happened.
Yeah.
It was Caitlyn Jenner waxing poetic about her concerns about getting it right.
What is that? All right, go ahead.
I don't know what it is. She's very concerned about getting it right. I find this whole thing to be a fucking self-fulfilling thing. And I guarantee you, part of the transgender community feels the same way.
Money grab.
People that have dealt with and have lived this and have fought for this
Yeah.
and have been discriminated against, and now Caitlyn Jenner comes along and is living at the top of the canyon in Malibu and you know, all over the newspaper, and other people have struggled and have been abused and couldn't afford all the surgery, and you're talking about, I have so much responsibility. Yes, but this is self-fulfilling in a way.
That's right.
This is about you.
This
This is about putting you on the forefront of back to being a star.
Yeah.
Like in your Wheaties days, in your decathlon days.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I knew it was on some bullshit.
The Kardashians are masters. They have mastered the craft of manipulating the media in a self-fulfilling, self-serving, monetizing way. And God bless them.
Yeah.
And Bruce, aka Kate, is up in that shit.
Yeah.
They're all getting paid. Ryan Seacrest is getting paid off this shit. Kris Jenner's getting paid off this shit. It's just going to continue to... Who the fuck are these people?
Exactly.
And now we're like, you want to continue to get it right. We grew up in New York City in the 70s and 80s. This is not the first tranny I've seen.
Word.
And tranny, you can't say that. In New York, you say that.
Yeah.
You say black. You say Puerto Rocks. You say Jew pricks.
What up, my nigga?
Yo, you say all that shit. You say tranny now, it's bad. You got more people worrying about what the fuck you're referring to. Like, I read the manifesto, the 11 page. That transsexual, whatever.
Right.
Transgender, whatever. They say tranny because it's short.
We shorten it. It's no derogatory shit.
And Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner is the face of this. The opening credits have incensed us here at the I AM Rapaport podcast. We are already incensed by I Am CAIT. Sitting there watching her and her glam team celebrate about being on the cover of Vanity Fair, and look at that cover, baby. That's what Kate says within the first few minutes. And the glam team is just sitting there because now they know they have a new client that will need them 24/7 to be presentable to the world. This is a self-fulfilling thing.
This was his come up.
This is his come up.
This is come
This
up.
is her come up.
Yep.
This is her comeback.
Yep. I'm going to turn into a lady.
I'm gonna turn into a lady. I was the weird one without the story. And even she said when she was on Diane Sawyer, the story's right here. Like, she's trumping the Kardashians and all that shit. But because she had the story. This is self-fulfilling shit. This doesn't have nothing to do with transgender.
Yeah, she don't give a fuck about it.
Yo, this is a self-fulfilling prophecy. And then they discuss Caitlyn, Kim Kardashian calls Caitlyn and says, you broke the record of Obama's Twitter, and they're clapping.
That's what you in it for?
This is what they're focusing on.
Yeah. You got a lot of followers now. Yeah,
you got a lot of followers.
Yeah.
You broke Twitter. Just like the last time you broke it was your daughter's ass. When she went out there, the cover of Paper Magazine, break the internet. I get on a 6 train, I see asses like that every single day in New York City. Every single day. I see beautiful women on the trains, Latino women, Dominican women with beautiful ass. I go to Gristides, D'Agostino's, beautiful with real asses like that. And you're going to break the internet?
We said that a long time ago. That ain't shit.
That
man.
ain't shit.
That ain't shit.
That's not a real ass.
And it's fake, so you're worse.
Yo, we go up to Washington Heights, Brooklyn,
Bronx, Wakefield, fucking South Bronx, Bed-Stuy. Those asses are everywhere.
Yo, just because it's a short white Persian girl, it's like a big, all of a sudden the ass is a big deal. Like she invented the fat asses. And when I say fat, I mean a beautiful ass. I don't mean fat in a derogatory way. We got to explain everything nowadays.
Man.
I say fat like bad meaning bad, like bad meaning good, like fucking Run DMC said. I say a fat ass.
When somebody
that's a loving thing. See, when somebody says a fat ass,
she got a fat ass.
You little hipsters, you little fucking politically correct fucks. People have been saying fat ass, and it's a compliment.
Yes.
Fat, and it's not PHAT. It's a fat ass. Like, look at that beautiful ass. Like, that is a thing of beauty.
That's right.
I have to explain everything to you. Now all of a sudden you politically correct you. Oh, like I listened to DJ Quick. I listened to NWA growing up. No, you didn't listen to shit. Of course you broke the record of Twitter.
Of course.
You made a spectacle of yourself, and you invited the whole world in to watch and see it.
A guy changing into a woman. Of course you broke Twitter.
Of course you broke Twitter.
You're fucking world renowned for the fucking decathlon. What?
And for being Bruce, your name is Bruce. You couldn't have a more mask. Of course you broke Twitter, and they're so proud and like, yay! And the glam squad, aka the ass kissers, that little crew around Bruce Jenner. If Bruce Jenner or Caitlyn Jenner said the sky is fucking purple and the stars are falling from the sky, they would go, yay! Yeah. Those people, those type of people. The hair and makeup and the assistants, especially in the Hollywood world and the show business world, they are paid ass kissers, the truest. If Caitlyn Jenner right now said, fucking, there's a UFO on my back lawn, they would go, yay, yeah. I see it. These are ass kissers, man. This show, I Am CAIT, is the epitome of the elitist, white, Hollywood bullshit.
Yo. This dude, Caitlyn Jenner, never cared about the transgender community when he was a guy.
You've been on TV for the last 10 years. You weren't saying how much you cared about the transgender community.
Right.
This is like a PR thing, man.
I knew it.
I know that he genuinely cares, but why didn't you say you didn't care about the transgender community for the last 15 years? You've been on TV with the largest watched reality show for. Why haven't we heard anything talk about this?
That's what I'm saying. So he don't care. This is some grab shit now, yo.
One thing that I don't understand also that Caitlyn says in the opening episode of I Am CAIT is, I want them to be proud of their daddy. That clip has been played a lot. I want them to be proud, talking about his kids, I want them to be proud of their daddy. But you now are being referred to as a she.
So you have to say mommy.
That's something that I don't understand. I'm being 150% sincere. That clip, I want them to, a teary-eyed Caitlyn Jenner says, I want them to be proud of their daddy. But the world is referring to you as a woman. I don't need to do the math to say how confusing this is to everybody. Yet we should accept. This is like saying 2 + 2 is 6.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I have a right to say, yo, that's bullshit. Just like you got a right to put on a dress and all that, I have a right to say that's bullshit. What you're doing, it's a money grab.
One of the most, I would say, compelling parts of the premiere of I Am CAIT is when Caitlyn meets her family,
Mom Dukes,
and the sisters for the first time. And then the mom, after first meeting Caitlyn, says,
he's still Bruce. So I say, that's why I'm going to continue to call him Bruce. If mama can say it, if mama say, yeah, I look at that boy, but I still see Bruce. See? So if mother says that, and she had this motherfucker.
And she's not being ostracized for being
right?
Not accepting.
So I'm calling him Bruce, because that's what I remember him as.
Right.
Mom Dukes came in there and said, I don't give a fuck what this motherfucker got on.
The mother says,
that's Bruce. See?
If mama calls him Bruce,
then I'm going to call him Bruce.
You know what else I didn't like? And it showed that this is some propaganda. At one point during the premiere episode of I Am Caitlyn, the mother brings up the Bible. And she asks the so-called expert that Caitlyn brought in there to help answer questions, the expert on all this shit.
The home team lawyer.
And they said, you know the part in the Bible where it said a man dresses up like a man and a woman dresses up like a woman? She didn't go into the details of it. I'm not an expert on the Bible. I refuse to fact check anything on the I Am Rapaport podcast.
That's for sure.
We don't do that.
Yep.
But the so-called transgender expert, what does she do? Skirts the issue.
Backpedals.
You don't know about that passage from the Bible?
Right.
You know everything else on transgender and all that, but you don't know about that issue.
Right.
You don't know about that passage from the Bible. You're an expert. This is the first time this was brought up. Now, I don't even believe in my personal beliefs or my personal beliefs. I don't live by what says in the Bible, but obviously, Miss Jenner, the mom, Mama J, let's call her Mama J.
Mama J.
She obviously is familiar with it and must have some sort of attachment and religious beliefs, and otherwise she wouldn't have brought it up. And the fucking so-called expert skirted the issue and doesn't have the answer for that, but has all the other answers about what Bruce Jenner was doing when he was 5 years old and all that shit.
Right, you wasn't even around this motherfucker. Yeah.
This is some bullshit. I have to say, at one point during the show, I felt disturbed.
Mama J.
It's when Mama J says to Bruce or Caitlyn, because the mom was calling
Bruce, man. The mother call you.
I'll call her Caitlyn.
Fuck all that.
She said, I don't know what to call you, and it's going to be difficult. And then Bruce says, what about it is difficult? Is that the exact wordings?
Yeah.
You mean you don't have a fucking clue as to what would be difficult for your mom, your old mom?
And she was born in the Depression.
She pushed you out of her vagina and saw you had a dick and raised you as Bruce Jenner, the decat. You had to ask that question. You should know. I know what would be difficult about it. If I was changing to Michelle or Melissa Rapaport, I wouldn't have to ask the questions. I would know exactly what would be difficult for everybody, especially my mom and dad,
Word.
who used to kick me footballs when I was a little kid, and I used to catch them. And we used to play basketball and baseball and box and wrestle and all that shit.
Good shit.
Me and Disco Dave, I would know exactly why Disco Dave would be going, you know what, you fuck? This is really difficult. And I'd be like, I know.
I know, Dad.
What about you, G Monetti?
My pops would probably wouldn't even talk to my ass. Like, boy, what you doing? See, in black families is different. Motherfuckers don't care. They would just ostracize you. Motherfucker, what you doing? Boy, why don't you stop? What's wrong with you? That's what you would get.
And then those would be deemed as insensitive in this day and age.
Right. But it's the same thing the Mama J is saying.
She's just saying it in a different language.
That's right.
See, I Am Rapaport podcast. Before we go any further, I want to discuss another sponsor we have. Greats Sneakers.
Brooklyn.
Greats.com.
Made in BK.
Stylish sneakers. Comfortable sneakers.
I must say.
We weren't exactly sure about them, but now we fucking love them.
That's right.
They look good. More importantly, they feel good. Many different styles, many different colors. Kevin Durant has got a sneaker made from Greats.com. Marshawn Lynch has the Beast Mode sneaker. And we might be doing the I Am Rapaport podcast sneaker.
Word.
Greats.com. I like these sneakers a lot. I got them on right now. My feet feel good.
That's what we look for.
I'm a stickler for comfort first, fashion and style second.
That's right.
Greats.com. Go on the website. When you're purchasing Greats.com, punch in the promo code Rapaport, RAPAPORT, and you get 15% off of everything.
Damn.
From Greats.com.
They blessing them cats.
My favorite ones are the black ones. The off-white ones are dope. Yo, go to Greats.com.
Check them out.
Yo, if you think this isn't a whole propaganda, self-fulfilling prophecy, why in the middle of the show did they cut down to Kanye West, his own sneakers, and the sister says, so tell me about your untied sneakers. What the fuck does that have to do with it?
My man.
And then she goes, oh, they're so light.
Kanye got a cut of this shit. He's in that family now. He's like, yo, I'm going to pimp this shit too.
Yo, this is a joke.
It's a joke. I always said that.
This
it's
is
a money
joke.
grab.
That was just like a free commercial.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you that was part of the deal.
Exactly. Kanye's into this shit now. But you looking like a motherfucker up there. You looking crazy up there, B. Where's street cred? Over.
Yo, Kanye's hug was real. It was Kanye didn't give a big hug to Caitlyn.
Why did I kiss him on his cheek if you down with this shit?
So open-minded.
Right. Kiss that motherfucker. Hey.
Yeah, man. We're take a little break from the premiere episode of I Am CAIT. I Am Caitlyn.
Yeah, I'm tired of that shit.
We went to go to the movies this weekend.
Yeah.
Southpaw. Antoine Fuqua, who's probably most known for Training Day. Very good director. You didn't like the movie.
Yeah, I didn't dig my man Jake.
Wait, who?
Jake, what was his last name? Glenthal? But I didn't like how he was fronting like he's a real boxer.
What do you mean?
And like he could fuck shit up in the streets.
Where you heard it? Where did he do that?
Yeah, he was popping a lot of shit, talking greasy on ESPN and like, yo, I lift weights. Even Roy Jones Jr. said, oh shit, oh word. I think I could fuck him up.
You think you could fuck up who? Jake who?
Yeah.
What's his last name?
Ain't no cut in my shit. We swinging. It ain't no stopping.
Right.
And he acting like you really could box. Y'all acting niggas be on that bullshit sometime, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and I get a little fed up with that.
Yeah, no, I understand. But can you just give him one more attempt at saying his last name?
I think it's Glenthal, right? How do you the way it's written is hard to fucking pronounce that shit.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh.
Hey, so we've come to the end of the first episode of I Am CAIT. And I have so many mixed... The thing that we were just talking about here when we were watching the end is like... They were like, well, you don't need to watch it. But they seem to be having to force this idea of accepting this. Like this is like Bruce Jenner changing into Kate Jenner is the first person to ever do this. I've been not had an issue with this shit.
Yeah, we don't care.
Again, we grew up in New York City, man. Right next to transsexuals, homosexuals, blacks, Chinese. Everybody. You think this is the first tranny we seen? And I say tranny, no disrespect.
Exactly.
That's what they call them in New York. They call Puerto Ricans Puerto Rocks.
Germans.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
This is not an anomaly. This is not the first time. It's all about him and his whole thing and their family and now the show has twists and turns and they show the upcoming episodes and Kim's arguing. This is propaganda. This is a self-fulfilling thing. This isn't about the transgender community. This is number one about making money.
That's right.
I've yet to see the show you're about to watch. Well, all the half the profits will be going to this transgender charity.
Right.
I haven't seen that.
He didn't mention anything about giving none of that Skrilla away.
But I see that crib. I see the 3 cars. I see the fancy clothes. I see the Louis Vuitton shit.
He just getting made up all day, every day.
You got your personal assistants. You got a 24-hour makeup and hair person. The average transgender person doesn't have shit.
They don't have money for the pills.
They don't have money for the medications. They don't have somebody doing their hair and all that. That's my problem. I don't give a shit what you do with your dick.
Yeah. That's
that
you.
Loaf.
That's on you.
You could cut the loaf, keep the loaf. You want to and they're saying to be your real self, and everybody's being their real self. That family is made up of fake lips, fake asses, fake hair extensions, makeup caked on every time you see them. You want to be your true self.
Right. So why you got the injections in that ass? Be your real self and have that flat ass that you normally got.
Be yourself.
Please. And you know what? Bruce is a big nigga.
I know. He won the decathlon. Decathlon is the greatest athlete in the world, like all-around athlete. Bruce Jenner, do not forget, Bruce Jenner is a big 6'3" athletic dude.
And heels, he's 6'6". If you look at I Am CAIT, he's fucking bending over. People are looking up at him. That's why I say that word. That's a big nigga.
American Giant sponsors the I Am Rapaport podcast. Go to American-Giant.com. Check it out. T-shirts, sweatshirts, American made, American manufactured. Really good quality, soft, rugged, hoodies, sweatpants, all of it. AmericanGiant.com. American-Giant.com. The slogan for American Giant that we created is American Giant Clothing.
Champion. Can't fuck with this shit, yo.